Sometimes I think the veins in Sly Stallone's forehead are trying to tell me something. I mean, do they spell a word? Maybe pulse in Morse code? Expendables 3 is Sylvester Stallone's latest addition to the film canon about a group of all-out mercenaries who stop bad guys and blow stuff up, called the Expendables. Each movie tries to pack in as many action stars as possible and build a story around them to allow them each to kick some tail in their own unique ways. It's basically the Step Up series if you traded the breakdancing for roundhouse kicks to the face. At least I think that I saw that on a poster somewhere. The point is, for a movie like this to succeed, it doesn't have to do much more than provide the audience what it came for. The action stars they love getting involved in lots of action, which is why it's so unfortunate that this one only succeeds with one of those things. Now, there are a lot of great names in this. Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Harrison Ford, Wesley Snipes, Jet Li, and Jason Statham are all here, as are my favorite parts of the movie, Antonio Banderas and Mel Gibson. I was going to try to pick one of them for my best thing, but they're both so much fun in this that I figured I'd let them share the title. Seriously, in a cast of steely-faced muscle guys, their manic energies were a breath of fresh air and made for some of the more interesting parts of the proceedings, giving us something to watch while waiting for the next action scene, which honestly seemed to take a really long time. In fact, even the action scenes that did show up before the finale seemed to be a bit tame and uninteresting compared to the kind of action audiences have come to expect. Now, don't get me wrong, the last half hour of this movie is a lot of fun, but it had me wondering why the rest of the movie couldn't have shown some of the same ingenuity. I kind of felt like I could have shown up about 90 minutes into the movie and actually not missed very much at all. Now, I think the main reason for this, and therefore my worst thing, is that the movie just took itself a little too seriously. Now, I can joke about the Step Up or even Fast and Furious movies being similar, but at least those movies know exactly what they are and deliver the goods, over the top and often. This movie just doesn't. I mean, if there's one thing a movie like this shouldn't be, it's boring. And I couldn't help but feel that there were major stretches of this that were exactly that. I mean, I love story work as much as the next guy, but I don't need long scenes of expositional dialogue helping me understand why this group feels the need to blow up the bad guy. He's the bad guy. Just go blow him up already. That's why we all came to this party in the first place. At the end of the day, Expendables 3 is a movie that makes two promises and keeps one of them. Yes, so many of your favorite action stars are playing in the same sandbox. Just would have been nice if they had had more time to play. I give it a C-. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. You can stay tuned for this review's best ever challenge here in a bit. But first, I want to throw some stuff up over here that you can click on. If you'd like to subscribe, which I'd very much appreciate, you can do that by clicking the big gray subscribe button. If you want to see more, well, I also have reviews this week of Boyhood, The Giver, Let's Be Cops, and What If. You can also click the logo right up here to go to the all-new YourMovieFriend.com, where you can find a searchable database of reviews, as well as the written text of these videos. And finally, this review's best ever challenge, where you name the best movie ever in a particular category and also try to identify my choice. Have we done Sly Stallone movies yet? Let's do it. The best Sly Stallone movie ever. I know, it should be an obvious choice, but rather than go the boxing route, I'm going to go with the one that I love for its cheese factor, an amazing scenery-chewing performance by Mr. Jonathan Lithgow. Drop your own answer to guess at mine in the comments, and the first person to guess mine does get a point. Thanks, and please subscribe.